Well, now that police have confirmed the K-Street shooting was gang-related, the focus of the investigation is now turning to the groups involved. ABC 10's investigative reporter Andy Judson has been tracking the gang violence in Sacramento, and she spoke to experts who've been involved in prosecuting gang-related crimes for decades.
A YouTube video from anonymous Sacramento gang archives explains what happened behind the tragic shooting that left 6 dead and a dozen injured.
It's deeper than what you think.
Law enforcement sources ABC 10 spoke with say 90% of the video's contents appear to be true. They're still working to confirm everything. The anonymous YouTuber said the shooting happened after rival groups coincidentally went to the London nightclub in downtown Sacramento. The video digs into those involved having long-standing affiliations with different gangs in Sacramento, saying these rivalries go as far back to when certain members were in prison. Videos from social media were used by the YouTuber, Sacramento police, and us here at ABC 10 to break down what exactly happened. We took these videos to James Hernandez, a 30-year gang unit law enforcement veteran turned Sacramento State professor.
I'd hate to confront that in court. Yeah, that's. I think he's cooked himself.
He saw gangs first evolve here in Sacramento in 1978.
I saw them kind of emerge as kind of neighborhood groups and then kind of being tied into a lot of major crime groups. Latin gangs were tied into the Mexican Mafia and Nuestra Familia. African-American gangs tied into the Crips and the Bloods.
This shooting, though, is unlike anything he's seen.
To spray a crowd like that, we're dealing with something really different.
He says it shows a different mindset because usually gang members go after each other, but to do it in a public place is extremely concerning.
This is a real escalation.
Hernandez, as well as attorney Mark Reichel, say in many gang-related cases, the suspects often give themselves away by posting on social media.
In any case, actually in California, there are enhancements for your sentences. In fact, there are actual elements of a crime and new crimes for gang activity.
As of 2020, Sacramento police estimate there's around 3,000 validated gang members in Sacramento. But the attorney you just heard from guesses it's actually far more than that amount because for law enforcement to validate someone as a gang member, it takes a number of steps.
So let's talk about that, Andy. You know, we've seen a lot of social media videos and photos from this night. We know Sacramento police use them to try and determine suspects. What exactly does it take for them to say that this is gang related?
Yeah, it's a great question, Chris. The expert we spoke with said law enforcement has a checklist to officially validate someone as a gang member. So just because somebody was wearing, say, a blue bandana or a sweatshirt in one photo doesn't make them affiliated with a gang. But add that person into other photos with gang signs of or the same person in a video with them with other affiliated gang members. That's more of what it takes to become validated by law enforcement.
Some good perspective, Andy. We thank you. Now, keep in mind, we did reach out to the gang unit at the Sacramento Police Department for the latest data on gangs. Of course, stay with ABC 10 for updates there.